So what am I gonna do with this jar? Good question that no one asked. Because the jar was originally meant for something else. If you want to know what that something else is, go watch my last vlog. I'll try to link to it in the description or annotation, whatever. Just go watch my last vlog. You can click on my channel and watch it, whatever. It's about what this jar was for. And so I didn't use the jar, basically, for what its original purpose was. Spent $1.50 on it plus tax, and I was like, oh great, now it's gonna be useless. I have the receipt. I could take it in for a refund if I scraped all this stuff off the lid. But why do that? Because I have another use for it. No, not an anxiety jar, although that would be amazing. I decided, well, I didn't come up with this. I am part of this thing on Facebook, and someone posted that instead of making New Year's resolutions, which I never do, if there's something I want to change, I just change it when I come up with the idea. And so I decided I was gonna have use for this jar. I decided to take the idea, and basically everything good that happens in 2017, I'm gonna write it down on a piece of paper and put in this jar. And then New Year's Eve for 2018, I'm gonna empty it out and read it all. Hopefully I can fill this jar with good things that happen. It's similar to the idea I had for this thing I called my positivity box. I basically was super negative. Not as much as when I was really young, but still pretty negative. So I was like, alright, well, I want to be positive, and so I came up with this idea for a positivity box. I basically had this really pretty box. You need a pretty box. If you don't have a pretty box, get a box and decorate it. It can be plastic, wooden, doesn't matter, just decorate it and make it pretty and like put your name on it, whatever. And then write a bunch of positive quotes, inspirational quotes, and compliments, like you're beautiful, you're talented, you're smart, blah blah blah. Just all these like affirmations, inspirational quotes, and sometimes a happy challenge, like dance for no reason, or like smile at a stranger, or like make a new friend, or like do yoga in the park today, you know, whatever. And so I would just write a bunch of those and then cut them out on individual slips so that each quote or challenge or affirmation has its own slip, and then put them in the box. Shake up the box. And then each day, wake up, open the box, take the thing out, read it, and then just like put it wherever. Don't throw it out, just like put it somewhere else, and then just like keep that in your head all day and like repeat it to yourself. And do that. Make sure you have a bunch of slips, and it will make you so much more positive, I promise. It worked for me, and I only did it once, but just keep doing it. And like one of the challenges was wink at yourself in the mirror, and like just doing that made me so happy, and I've been more positive ever since. So if you're looking to just be more positive or happier, make a positivity box. It's a real thing. It can be a positivity jar. That's kind of what this is gonna be, except instead of writing affirmations and stuff, I'm just gonna write good things that happen, put them in the jar, empty it out New Year's Eve, and then do it all over again. It's because I want to start journaling. Like, I always forget, because I just forget everything, so I feel like writing stuff, just good stuff that happens, on slips of paper will be easier. And I already sort of do that. Like, if an event happens, it's not always a happy event, but just a major event in my life, I'll write it down on my calendar. So this is kind of like that. But I'll probably still journal a little bit, because it's kind of fun. I wish I didn't rip all the pages out of my diaries, because I just ripped them out, because even though I was like 2-3 years removed, they're so cringy. But I feel like they'd be interesting to read now, even if I couldn't really understand my writing 100%. this other sort of journal notebook that I am going to read from. Should be very interesting. And I also have this other journal. I think it's by my bookshelf. It is. It's by my bookshelf, and I used that as my dream journal for a little while. And also a relationship journal. Sure, let's call it a relationship journal. And so maybe I'll read from that, maybe I won't, I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna read from the other one. And while I'm reading the stuff from my dream journal, I'm gonna just talk about other dreams that I've had that I remember, and nightmares and whatnot. Currently I have a dream catcher, so I think that's why my nightmares stopped. But I'll talk about it next time.